This is Machukanyarieko TV talk show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local, and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is Machukanyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas, and welcome to weekend edition. This evening, I'm going to focus on our institution, our one strong institution, which is the Supreme Court, in which the political class are trying to penetrate in order to weaken it to be the same as the National and the Senate that have already been weakened by the same politicians. But before we proceed, if in any case you are watching this channel for the first time, kindly subscribe so that whenever we produce another video, YouTube will automatically notify you. Actually, this is the house of ideas, where we analyze issues without any fear of intimidation. And back to our discussion. Do you know that the political class is simply ready to destroy the ready Chief Justice Martha Koome? In this episode today, I'm going to give possible reasons as to why the political class is behaving in that manner. A situation whereby the political class is using lawyers. You know, lawyers are the most learned people. But sometimes they cannot compete with the politics. They are easily politicized and they become political animals in nature. If you look at issues that are surrounding the Supreme Court, it is not simply because the judges of Supreme Court are corrupt. It is because the Supreme Court is becoming efficient each day. For instance, the backlog of cases is reducing day after day. The former Chief Justice Maraga did propose that we have an alternative AJS, not actually Maraga. Our constitution, is it Article 159 of the constitution? I think something to do with that, provides for alternative ways of solving cases. And this has been emphasized by the former Maraga, and now Martha Koome has made it more efficient, meaning that most cases are being solved outside, and therefore the cases of which the big fish, the big men are involved, are likely to take lesser time in courts. You know, when they steal money, when they do corrupt deals, they will always want the cases to run up to 10 years, up to 5 years, so that even there is distortion of information. But with the court providing for these avenues whereby cases are now likely to be or are going to be solved in a more shorter period, then this one becomes an enemy of the people. This Martha Koome will have no business to do, because he's going to face the big fish. So the war that you see, these individuals fighting Martha Koome, is political. If there is corruption will not be in the judiciary, the same in the same manner it is in the executive. It is therefore important for one to examine issues that are before any institution. I don't want to mention whether they are in the courts or what or where, but what are the motivations? Why do they want to completely destroy the Supreme Court? No, the Supreme Court is the one that determines presidential cases, petitions. It's only the Supreme Court that determines presidential petitions. And actually it's given around 2 weeks to do that. Now that the Supreme Court is becoming more and more efficient, it is a problem to most of the political elites, and most of the time. How can we say that things are normal when an institution, an independent institution, one, the judiciary, one, the office of the judiciary, the topmost office, is being overthrown by a few individuals who have no direction, who argue that they are learned friends who are destroying the heartbeat of the nation. Today, when we have many issues, we have abductions, we have corruption, we have everything in Kenya that is being against our constitution, the only hope is the judiciary. And you cannot cut the head and expect it to remain with our nation. What is happening with our learned people? And we are going to doubt them because most of them are in parliament. And in parliament is the most destabilized institution of the three arms. Because if the executive is able to manipulate them, it is so good. It is very good for the executive. But it is so thick, very thick, extremely thick for the legislature to be manipulated. People who are having individuals who are representatives of the people from various parts of the country are manipulated. They don't have independent mind, and they want to pass the disease to the judiciary. Oh, this is funny. This is fantastic, if not kokorastic. Machukanyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas. Kindly continue liking, subscribing, and most importantly, subscribe and give your comments. Thank you and have a pleasant evening.